30 seconds to go. It'll be fast out of the gate. First race of the new season, they are going to storm out of this gate in 20 seconds. Here we go. I pick up a power up here. There we go. Nice big pack to start with. Well, that's good. It's a long day. Ah, the Otters are wearing just the orange jersey, aren't they? Ah. There was one of the Otters was a little bit off the front, but I held off telling you all off because you're not the Otters. There you go. Now I've got proper control. It is 2.6 kilometers, I think. But you got to think about if you really want a shot at the sprint, you've got an early. No, okay. But if you do, then you can go early at the bottom of the last S's, the big S's hill, which is coming up momentarily, actually. Otherwise, most people will go off as you crest the top of that hill. If you've got a feather, you might as well use it going up here. I'd say now. Oh, like all those people that aren't listening to this also use the feather when I said. I like that. All right. You've got about a 200-meter downhill, and then it's around the bend and on flat through the sprint. You can see the sprint in your mini-map now. Wendy, you're in the top 10 right now. Oh, look at those arrows go. All right, people are out of their seats. Oh, who's that? Come on, Wendy, make up one spot. You got it 10th. Bloody hell, there's a lot of people. All right, I didn't see where you went through on. All right, everybody rest up now. If you can make that front group that's broken away, do that. But I don't want you getting all gassed. There we go. Everyone's probably going to come together. Let's see. Did anyone... Yeah, it's breaking up a little towards the back. Let's see. Oh, look at Stacy. Deb, make sure you stay with this group that you're in. If we're lucky, they'll pull you back up to the other group. If not, it'll just stick around as a group on its own. But make sure you don't get cut from it. That's it. That's perfect. Remember, we go up this very gentle hill, across the bridge, and then you have that first part of the Watopia reverse KOM. Okay? You know what I mean? Where you go up past the gas station, and then you got that tight right-hander, and it hits like 10%. Where are you, Karen? All right, well, let me get to you, and I will try and count them in. All right, if you can't hold that group, the other group is 4 seconds behind you. Make sure that as they come past, 3 seconds. As they come past, I want you to accelerate and stay with them, okay? All right, the lead is 2 seconds ahead. Behind, I mean. One second. All right, get ready. I'll tell you when the lead person, they're about five behind you, 4, 3, 2. Accelerate now. No, stay with them. That's perfect. Well done. I see you out of the saddle. That's it. Stay with them. Beautiful. Now just sit in this group. All right, I'm going to go back to the front. That's Kerry, as far as I can see. We got a few of you up here. All right, you all know this segment pretty well because you've been up this hill a few times. Remember, we go up the first part of it, the steepest part, and then we veer off to the left. And this is not a time to miss a cut, right? So I want you, if you have to give a match, to stay with the group that you're in. I want you to do it when the gradient kicks up. Christina, because I can't see you, are you in the front group or the second group? Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Front group, you're hitting the curve now. So let's make sure you're towards the front of this pack. Don't miss the cut. Don't miss this split if it happens. That's it. That's it. And the second group, you're about to hit it as well. Same thing for you. Don't miss the split in your group if it happens. Nice. All right. Front group, you're almost at the top now. As you go past this bike wheel, it flattens out. And then it's downhill. Don't worry about the few people going off the front. And remember, if you've got your speed up enough, you can super tuck going down here. Look at you, Melanie. You're in the first position right now. All right, Melanie, you can super tuck if you want to. All right, Kerry, I want you to be staying in the draft of this group that you're in, so you don't get burned out. All right, if you're not gonna solo it all the way up to that front group, so there's no point, making too much effort. They'll either pull you up or they won't. Deb, same with you for the group that you're in. Good. Oh, I see you, Christine. You're with Deb. So same advice for you, Christine, is don't be in front of the group. You're going to pick up one of the otters. That's Sarah just ahead of you, I think. Not that we care. All right. Karen, what are you up to? I see that. Group of 4 in a line across the road. I like it. All right, I'm back with Mel and Kerry, I think. Is that? Oh, and Wendy. Mel is in position number 3. Now, in the men's I did earlier on, as we headed into these little rolling hills, somebody went off a couple of kilometers early and stayed ahead. So my advice would be this. If you think you've got a very strong VO2 max and you want to use it here, then consider going off a good kilometer before the QOM itself. I've only ever said that same guy did it when we did this last season, and he ended up in the same. He ended up winning it, but I think then he killed himself, died to death afterwards. The safest bet, of course, is to wait till you're close, sit in the pack, exactly as you're doing. All right. Back with you, Kerry. That's really good. I still don't know who these people are who have the energy to type messages while in a ride like this. There's something wrong with them, if you ask me. Did we say whether it was Chris or Christine? Christina, of the three choices, I gave 2 and I was wrong. That's fantastic. Right, Christina. Hey, I'm watching you and Deb now. I don't recall this happening whilst a race is going on. People complimenting each other on things, like somebody saying good sprint. Girls need to get a grip. Girls are overly polite, overly nice, if you ask me. All right, Karen, you're still with your group of 4 here. Oh, someone's gone off the front of your group of 4 for some reason. Don't know why they would do that. You make sure you stay with them, Karen. It's going to be a long, lonely ride. We had a guy that gained a bunch of places on the on Titans Grove here, but he ended up in the middle of nowhere. There was no one 30 seconds ahead, 30 seconds behind. He had to do the rest of it basically on his own. That was no fun. Yeah. All right, let's head to the front again. Wendy, how are you doing? You're drifting off the back of this group. Come on. Yeah, I know, but if you got to just stay. It's going to hurt much worse if you drift another 3 or 4 meters. That's it. You got this. I'm watching you. Actually, I'm watching a tree right now. There you go. Fix the angle. There you go. Just stay with them. That's it. That's it. It'll be easier at the end of the day if you do. Are you drifting off the back again? No, you. Come on. I only took my eye off you for a second. Come on, can you... They're not speeding up. You're slowing down. All right, behind you, they're 45 seconds, so that's going to be a long way on your own. But here's what I suspect will happen. You'll catch them on Titans. See, I don't even know why I'm talking. You know what I'm going to say. Yeah, all right. All right, Mel, you are approaching Titans. Yeah. It's a fairly steady climb, so you can use it anywhere on Titans you want once you're past the gate. Yeah, no, I'm watching her now. There you go. Mel's on the climb now. So Mel, this is This is like 900 meters at 5%. Fairly steady. It fluctuates a little, but not much. All right, I'm going to try and give you an idea of where you are. You're at the front of the pack, you know that. But it's rolling, this pack. Everyone's running at the same speed right now. All right, no brakes yet, Mel. You're about halfway up, Mel. That's it. Keep it steady. If you haven't used your power up, use it now. Oh, look, you did. That's it. Don't lose contact with this group. There's a couple of them behind you. You don't want to be going down this hill on your own. All right, you can see the big orange gate ahead of you. Come on. It's not it's the rocks in the mini map, but it's a big orange gate in the actual race. Or it is for me anyway. All right. You are pretty much over. Let's drop back to Wendy. That's it, Wendy. Nice and steady. You have a group behind you, 20 seconds. But I don't see them. They're a ways behind. All right, Wendy, you can see the end of the hill. But there's no one really in front of you, so you'll be on your own probably till that group catches you. Yeah, and they're a string of people. There's one 10 seconds behind you, another 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, Carrie is 4 spots behind you. Deb, I'm with you. Don't lose these guys that are just ahead of you. You're going to want to draft off them. All right, so give me... Yeah, Deb, that is absolutely perfect. You're following Christina. Christina's following a couple of others. That's good. And if it ends up just being the two of you doing a little mini team time trial, that's fine too. There's an otter ahead of you, Sarah. Maybe you can pick her up as well. All right, Karen, I'm with you now. We just coming to the top. Yeah, you... Yeah, Kerry, you dropped off my list of people. But keep pedaling, and you may pop back in. Mel, I'm back with you, and you've regained the front group, I think. There's just a few people a little ahead, but you'll pick them up. There's one group of 3 or 4 riders. 4, I think. Oh wow. 4 ATP riders in that front group. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. So Mel, there are more of you in your group than there are in the one that's ahead, but try to make sure that you're resting as much as you can in your group, okay? I'm back with you, Wendy. And we all know, right, it's just rolling hills up, a little bit of flat, and then you've got the big climb at the end. So expect a 20-minute threshold effort for that big climb, which is why you're doing all of this resting in the pack stuff. Wendy, I'm back with you. You're in 34th, 30th position-ish. Yep, that's nice. You're going to pick this other person up as well, this the cherry bomb person. You are in a fine position to mount an offensive for the last climb. All right, Deb. You are... Yeah. Deb, you're still with that nice group? And Christina's there too. Christina, make sure you stay in. You are. Nice. I know, right? It's a horrible word. Yeah, actually, your heart rate is currently 170. No, that's Deb. Deb's heart rate is 177. That's not resting. Oh, you're at 170. 171. We should have a race to see who can get the biggest heart rate, the highest heart rate. I'm on drugs that keeps my heart rate down, so that's always my excuse. Also, I'm just talking and not riding. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'm thinking your Zwift heart rate there is not accurate. That was Karen for everyone else's edification. Two friends. Who is this person and why are they zipping ahead? There you go. Well done. You stayed with it. Did you stay with him? Are you inside the 5? Karen, I want you to either speed up and catch the person ahead of you or slow down and let the person behind you overtake you. That's it. Come on. There you go. I think you're inside 5 meters. It doesn't tell me distances, so I have to guess. That's it. And then if the rave person catches you, good, and if they don't, they don't. Yep, she's tucked in as well. Good. Little group of 3. We like that. All right, back to you, Melanie. I did not hear you. I can now. All right, for everybody else, Mel is entering the tunnels. We can hear you. This climb? Where are you? For the big climb, you're going to want to be in the easiest possible gear you've got. It hits 12% at times. Yeah. That's a good suggestion. I like that you're saying that, Deb, but the 2 of you are actually the first 2. Oh, no, there you go. Someone's coming past you. You're just too strong. There you go. It's a rough climb. Did you have something nice and spicy, Karen? See, not only was it a bad time, it was a bad choice. Mel, what are you doing at the front of your group? Come on, let him come past you. That's it. If you glance over to your left, Mel, you will see the big climb you're about to go up. Now, use your arrow in the last 300 meters of the ride. You might get there and there might be someone 10 meters ahead of you and you can gain a spot. So, whereas where you are now, it's not going to do you any use, right? All right, heading back to Karen. Yeah. I see that letting those guys do the work there. Deb and Christine is working out well for you. I just jumped back to you and you're in the front again. I'm just going to continually make fun of you for that. Yeah, I think so. Then, there's only so many tactics in this game. Now, Christina, make sure you're sticking with them. You see her at the back. Yeah, there is. All right, Melanie, you know where you are. You're about to hit this ride. Let's see if you can do it in 15 minutes from now. Let's keep a nice steady pace going up here. You got to ride your ride for this hill. Don't be tempted to be Geraint Thomas. Just stay with your pace. Good job, Melanie. Wendy. Let's jump back to you, Wendy. All right, you are just this boardwalk, and then you'll be on the hill, right? All right, you can use it anywhere on this climb. It makes no real difference. If you do it towards the end, of course, it might give you a little edge. Deb and Christina, perfect. You're very close behind. There we go, Karen. Remember, the name of the game is finishing the race. Every finisher gets points. So however hard it is as you're heading up this hill, just keep going. All right, Mel, you're through that tough part, so it's 3%. Well, it's 4% now, but it's basically 3% till you cross the bridge, right? Which on this hill rounds to flat. You can see ahead of you, Melanie, that basically everyone is stretched out. There's no groups anymore. Little pockets of 3-4 riders, but mostly people are stretched out. What I will say is 3% across this bridge is draftable. So if you can tuck in behind somebody, it's not going to hurt you. I'm Wendy. That's it. I know it's hurting right now. You've only got you got 50 meters, Wendy, and then it's down to 3% for a bit. That's it. Grit your teeth. Stay with the little group that you're in. Nicely done. That's it. As you go around this next bend, Wendy, that you can see right ahead of you, it does tighten. I want you to give me a little extra as you go around this bend. That's it. That's it. Because it's going to be tempting to stop, but you don't want to. That's it. Perfectly done. Well done. Oh, that's just beautiful. That is fantastic. There you go. Good steady power. And there you go. You can relax a little bit as soon as it drops to 5%. Let the other guys catch you. Nice. That was very well done. Now stay with them as they come past and just draft off them. It's a very, very slight benefit, but it is a little benefit. Well done, Wendy. All right, Deb. Oh, wow, Deb, you're really close. All right, Christina, let's see what you got going on here. There's no one behind you. All right, so you're going to be on your own, but that doesn't matter at this point. So, Christina, your job is to think of what your threshold power is and just ride that threshold power. All right, I don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. Well, you do know what it is. I don't know what it is. Ignore me. You know what it is. Ride that power all the way. And you're actually pulling back time on Deb, so you're going to regroup with them. As you round this bend now, it flattens to 3% as you cross the bridge. Are you back in the ride? Kerry? Karen? Who is that? Right, I'm back with Melanie. All right. That's good power, Melanie. Between 3 and 3.5 watts a kilo. As you crest this hill, there's actually a little descent for you. Just a little, like a little birthday surprise, even though it's not your birthday. So you can choose whether to relax and bring that heart rate down in the 10 seconds that you'll be coasting down there, or you can power forward. I recommend you bring your heart rate down just for a few seconds. There you go. You're on the descent now. It's only for a couple of 100 meters, but it's something. There you go. All right, but now it tightens up, Melanie. So it's going to be 9 to 10% for a couple of 100 meters. That's it. Grit your teeth. Move it forward. And you're picking up time on those two riders ahead of you. How are you feeling, Wendy? Yep. All right, Deb, I'm with you. Deb, you're just 2 spots behind Wendy, as you can see. And Christina, you're just behind, so you picked up a little bit of time as well. That's it. All right, Christina, if you can give me just like 5% extra, don't burn a match. We're just going to have you catch up with Deb. Your heart rate's not even at 170 yet, so I've got faith in you. All right, Deb, good news. You just got a little bit of a descent coming, which is good because at a 182 heart rate, you need a couple of seconds to bring that down. As was pointed out on my ride this morning, dying on the ride is probably a lot of paperwork for somebody, so let's not do that. Just wait until you're on your cool down before your heart gives out. All right, Christina, you're going to catch her to get in a draft. Not that there's going to be any draft at 10%, but let's have the two of you go up together. That's it. There you go. You can act as each other's beacons, one ahead for a little bit, then the other ahead for a little bit. All right, Wendy, we're riding with you. Oh, I haven't looked at Mel for a while. She is 11th position, yeah. And there are a little pack of 4 just ahead. So if you keep your power where it is, Mel, you should catch them. I mean, there's somebody that's 3 minutes ahead. That person's almost certainly going to get DQ'd, I would guess. So it could be a kid, that's true. Yeah. It's probably a... There we are, Mel. You're right up on them now. That's it. Stay strong, Mel. All right. You are now in the top 10, Mel. Only for 2 seconds. You're back at 11th now, but you were there, and you're going to be again any second now. There we go. There you are. You're just time trialing your way up. 8th position. Just make sure you're doing a pace you can sustain for another 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes. I mean, that's time to make a pot of tea or something. That's it. Beautifully done, Mel. You got a little bit of a descent coming. That's it, Mel. You can see the brow of that hill is like a couple of 100-meter descent. Four kilometers for you to go. No, 4.5. 3.5. Ignore me. There you go. Downhill for a little bit now. That's it. Yeah, spin some of that pain out as you're going down here. Oh, super tuck. Look at you. All right. And you're going to pick up another spot. Watch for these people coming past you. They went down the hill as a group, so they picked up more speed than you did. There you go. You've equalized it. Who's Jesus in it? How you feeling, Wendy? Good, good. Christina is making good progress. She is. Was that you, Christina? You're only 166 now. That's because you're resting. All right. You are going to pass this person just past this little steep bit on the bend. And Christina, that orange Tron bike you can see ahead, that's Wendy. That is Wendy, yeah. There we go. You are about to hit 40th spot, Christina. Deb, how are you feeling? Absolutely. Use. Yeah. All right. You're at 3%, Melanie. You got a little bit of a descent coming now, Melanie. It's not much though. But stick with the group that's there. There you go. It's not enough for anyone to get ahead of you. All right, Melanie, you are on the last bit now. So whatever you got in the tank, it's time to amp up your power a little bit, exactly as you're doing, 3.4. And you are currently in 7th. Mel, what power up have you got? The lack of answer tells me Mel is working really, really hard. All right, Melanie, you're on the final approach. You can see where it flattens out. If you look at your mini-map, you don't have to answer, but if you look at your mini-map, you can see where the radio tower junction is, and it flattens a little before that, right? So you can see that you're inching closer. And you have a solid shot at a 5th position. Those 3 riders ahead of you are hurting as much as you are. Probably more, because they don't have your tenacity. That's it. You're breaking away from McMurty, and you're going to catch up to Connie. You're doing everything that you need to do, Mel. That's it. You're giving me... Come on, Mel. I don't want you to lose focus until you pass Connie. You got this. That's it. All right, I'm riding with Wendy and Christina. Oh, Wendy, you got a solid shot at catching Nicholson. You're outpacing her pretty consistently. Mel, how is Mel? Let me go and look. 8th and almost at the top now. Mel, here's what you need to do. Come on, you haven't caught Connie. I looked away for a second. You still haven't caught her. Come on. You've got 5 meters. It's going to flatten out in about 20 meters. You can see the top of the hill. And then, come on, Mel. You can pick up that extra spot. Come on. That's it. That's it. You're about to crest the hill. Mel's got about 300 meters of race left to go. And she's left herself a sprint in the tank. I know it. I know she has. All right, Mel. It's flat all the way now. Let's see you out of the saddle. Come on, Mel. That's it. 3.6. And the arrow. And the arrow. Come on, you got this. Come on, don't waste that arrow. Let's do it. Let's get past her. Come on, Mel. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, keep it going. Don't slack off now. There you go, 7th position. Keep going. You've got it in your sight. Come on, Mel. Come on, Mel. That's it. And she has got it. Brilliant work. All right, Wendy, we're riding with you. Oh, there's Christina. Yeah, you're right. This is what counts as a rest on the end of this climb. That little 100 meters. Oh, look who's out of the saddle coming past you. Yep, catch Nicholson. I don't think there's extra points in it, but there's certainly pride in it. There we go. She's hurting. You're past. That's it. She cannot respond. Come on, Christina. Don't slow down. Come on, Christina. That's it. There we go. Wendy, are you fixing your sights on that beautifully coloured Tron ahead of you? Come on. Stay strong. A little bit of a downhill for you now, Deb. All right, Deb, that's the last rest you get till you're finished. How are you feeling, Karen? And for the audience listening at home, Karen just said she's doing amazing and is going to finish with a sprint. All right, yeah, let's have a look. Annette. All right, you're almost at the top. 2 more little bends to do, and then it's flat all the way. The truck, you want to use, if you haven't used it now, you want to use it on the last 300 meters when it's flat, if there's someone ahead of you. Yeah. Come on, Wendy. Come on, Christina. You're almost at the top. You still got a second on Annette. So let's see if you can give me just a little extra, just 0.1, 0.2%. That's it. That's it. This is pride now. There's no points in it. You're doing this for pride. Well, there are points in it, but you know. I'm operating on a higher calling here. That's it. Come on. Wendy, she's catching you. Come on. Wendy, set your sights on Christina. She's at the top of the hill. You got this. Come on, Wendy. Come on. That's it. That's what I want to see. 3.5 watts a kilo. That's it. You stretched it out. You're on the flat now. It's going to be hard for her to catch you if you just maintain pace. I'm going to... All right. She's given up. You broke her. That was running it close, but you did break her. There we go. 37th and 38th position, respectively. Oh, hey, look out, Wendy. She's sprinting. Let's go. That's it. Out of the saddle. Come on. You're almost there. Almost there. You got it. All right, Deb, we're with you. How you doing, Wendy? She didn't catch you, did she? That's good. I had to jump a couple of seconds before. All right. Deb, you are almost at the top. You've got two riders. You got two riders relatively close. So you don't want to give them the option to tuck in behind you. But they're 3 seconds. So as long as you give me a little bit of power as you crest this hill, you're okay. You can see it. Come on, Deb. That's it. That's it. That's it. You got bigger power than them right now, so you're holding them at bay. You just gotta hold them off for 30 seconds, Deb. That's it. All right. It's flat for you now, Deb. There you go. There's no way they're catching you. There you go. Nice little downhill finish. There you go. Yep, you're even stretching it out. You're going to finish 10 seconds ahead of them. All right, Karen, with you. All right, Karen, you can see in your mini map, you can see the finish. That's how close you are. I've got your position right. You're going to crest this hill and then have that little downhill, Karen. Some say better out than in. Come on. Come on, Karen. There you go. Little brief respite. Like the rest of this ride. Nowhere but up. There you go, Karen. Good job. All right, you're holding, I don't know her name, but the one behind you for 30 seconds. That's all you want to do, really. Well, I mean, the good news is the more you pedal, the sooner you'll be done. I mean, there is that. Trying to work out where. Oh, I see where she is. She's just got to the bottom of the hill, the rider behind you. Should be able to hold her off, I would suspect. Oh, yeah. Now, if you want to know where the end of the hill is, Karen, you can see that there's a right hand and then a left hand turn, and then just after that left hand turn is where the hill ends. See, it's only halfway up the mini map. I mean, that's so close. If it helps, the sun glinting off your pink bike looks really good. Just now, I've heard that this chalet that you're passing now serves a mean hot chocolate, but they only serve it to people who've got to the top and turn around and come back. So you can't stop and get the hot chocolate now. Yeah, almost done. Yeah, there's only about 400 meters of climbing left. Right. All right, Karen, you're going to go around this left-hander, and then it swerves to the right, or it goes to the right, and then you're done. Almost there. You probably got another minute and a half of riding to do. It does. I bet you won't have chili next week. There you go, Karen. You can see the top of the hill. The Bowen ahead of you is just at the top of the hill, so that gives you an indication. That sign is just past the top of the hill. You're almost there. There we go, almost there. All right, let's see you spin through to the end. Get a little lactate out. There you go. That's the hill done, Karen. That's it. Let's see if you can get 80 RPM. There we go. It's all flat or downhill from here. And you get that nice free descent. $150 to go. 50 meters to go. And you are done. Well done. There we go. There we are.